Hey everyone, Paul Carl here. Got another website review from the eBay room again. Office is still under construction. But let's go ahead and get started here. I'm gonna disable all my blockers just in case they mess with anything. Right off the bat, this homepage above the fold, there's no call to action, and this logo is illegible. Um, let's take a look at it. That's not a bad logo at all. Um, let's take a look at the menu. Yeah, so look, you do have some call to action. You have a schedule, a free month. Lots of these are things that I think are probably relevant to people who come here. I wouldn't hide it behind this mobile menu on desktop. I would probably make this like a rectangular, horizontal logo and have this all visible for desktop users. Um, so I'm not too sure what you do. Some kind of reporting on something for probably accounting, because the P&L. I don't understand this image either. Like if this was a background, you put this some kind of headline above it with a call to action, like book your free month or schedule your free month or whatever it is. Let's see. Um, yeah, I would list your services or say what they are at least. This font is kind of difficult to read. Hmm. Yeah, what I think I would do for this homepage is come up with some kind of headline that identifies what makes you different or better than other companies that do what you do, and make that your headline. And one way that you can figure out what that is to read reviews of other people. Like it looks like you do like some outsourced CFO stuff and like P&L statements. I would Google all different companies that offer that service and read the reviews and find out what people are saying that they love and what things people are saying that they hate, so that you can then take that information and craft a much more compelling headline that will get someone to sign up for their free month, and also include a button that has a call to action for that. And for your services, I would consider, since you have four services, just show like maybe four icons or four images that represent those services, and put like the title about each service, kind of like exactly what you have here. Um, so, like this could be on the homepage, and then when you click on each of these services, it should have its own sales page essentially that elaborates on it more. This is really light and hard, kind of hard to read for me. Um, but yeah, and after you show your services, I think it would be important to try to build some trust and authority. So here's your irresistible competitive advantage. Book your free month. They don't book it. They just scroll down. All right, well, here's our services. Here's what we offer. And then underneath that, you could have like some testimonials or maybe some blog posts, something to show that you know what you're talking about. And then maybe another call to action, try to get them to sign up um, from there. You could also show things like your current clients, some of their logos that could help to show some more trust and authority. Let's take a look at about. These images are kind of bad. Wait, so is your company name Forest Hills? Oh, no, that's your name. I'm a little slow. All right. Since this is a financial company, I think it's important to make it as easy to read as possible. So the thing with like the sans serif or the serif fonts here, that is more legible when it's on paper, but on a screen, the serifs make it more difficult to read. So I would consider using sans serif fonts. Maybe keep this for your aesthetic, or just use the same font from your logo to kind of keep it consistent. Uh, yeah, like I think like the better reporting here, this could be your header text, and then this analysis at your disposal could be the body text to kind of keep the branding consistent, and also switch to a sans serif so it's more readable. Because one of the things with something like financial services, this is something that people think about pretty critically, I would estimate. So you're thinking more like psychologically, it's systematic processing rather than heuristic, and to help facilitate that type of thought pattern, you want to make everything as easy to read and understand as possible. And I would also maybe use like a more professional headshot, like in a suit or something, because these images just seem like what would be like your Facebook profile picture or something. This is really hard to read too. That green in this thin font. Hit a little tech problem there. We'll check out the free month now. So this is just an image. Um, yeah, this isn't selling it to me. I would instead of all right, let's look at the terms. And this isn't even a link, so you gotta like type it in or look for it. All right, let's see. Let's see what the terms are. This, yeah, you shouldn't put this on another page. Oh, this is the 404 page. I would maybe make it obvious that this is a 404 page, free slash terms, or is it just better? All right, so I typed it in wrong. There's that tiny logo. Oh, that's from the header. All right, yeah, this page doesn't exist apparently. You should put the whole terms here. You should sell it and tell people exactly what they're gonna get, um, and then have a call to action so they can sign up for it, rather than just a generic email. Like put a form here or something so you know people know what they are gonna get. Maybe give people an idea of what the onboarding process is like. Let's see. Platforms. So this is their services, I assume. Looks like the same as the service page. Oh, conditions. Maybe this is what this was supposed to be. This light gray is like really difficult to read. You got your default text in here from the theme. Should get rid of that. Let's see. Um, So is this like bookkeeping? This is a little bit above my head what you guys offer. It seems like the like I think bookkeeping when I see this, but I don't see bookkeeping anywhere on the site. Oh yeah, here's bookkeeping. I would maybe add bookkeeping somewhere other than just here so that people are more can be more familiar with what your services are, unless you're targeting like a very specific niche of like really financially literate people. Um, I don't know what FP&A is. So this makes it seem like you're doing like some kind of like a financial advisor, and then this seems like a business broker, and this seems like bookkeeping. So it seems like there's a whole bunch of different things going on. I don't know. Maybe I'm not the target market, but the services page is a little confusing to me, and calling it platform is also confusing me. I would maybe just change these to black, and then like I said before, with the changing the fonts, that should help. I think everyone expects customer service when they hire somebody. When you say short answer yes, that kind of makes it seem like you have some loopholes or wherever where you don't need to, um, where you don't need to provide service. Let's see. Yeah, I think telling people we can't call you and talk to you on the phone is going to be a huge turnoff. Like if somebody's opening up their finances to you and they can't even call you, I don't think that's going to work out very well. Because the thing with finances, they're very personal to people, even business owners. Like to not even be able to talk or meet face to face is going to be a huge obstacle for you, I think. Um, so you got some HR services too here. This is worded a little funny. That's not very persuasive. I think you should focus on like one aspect and specialize in that, because right now from my perspective it seems like you're trying to be everything to everyone. Like you're trying to be a CFO, you're trying to be a salesman to sell businesses or buy businesses, you're trying to just do bookkeeping. So it's kind of all over the place, from like super high level to just your average like bookkeeper type level stuff. It just comes across as being all over the place. What is this? Oh, Calendly. Yeah, overall, I think you really need to clarify what you're selling and pick a specialization. And once you've grown in one particular area, you could then branch off and start offering these other services that you're good at or whatever, and build it from there. Because I think starting off, like, I don't know, it's just a big turnoff to me to think like if for me or for anyone else who's going to give you their financial records, like I can't give you a call, say hi, ask a question. Um, I don't know, and if it's a time thing, maybe charge more for it, because people are going to want to call you. The people who are too cheap to get bookkeeping services, um, like if you're doing it for low prices, the people who are cheap probably aren't getting bookkeeping services anyways, unless they're like in serious trouble. Let's check out the LinkedIn. Crypto Hills. The URL is kind of weird. Anyway, yeah, that's my feedback. I think that the site needs to be cleaned up a little bit and made to be easier to read and provide more information, little layout for like the homepage to help try to sell the service, and then just focus on which service you really want to offer instead of being in like you're essentially in like three different industries that are that are related, but it just seems like it's really spread thin, and there's not a lot of information to sell me on why I would pick you over somebody else. So I hope this feedback's helpful, and best of luck to you.